What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Under a Thousand Pod. I totally forgot my own show. Hi, I'm Gershon from GPSnakes. If this is your first time watching, this is the podcast where I do live on YouTube, where I talk to another YouTube reptile breeder, our enthusiast, our pet owner, and talk to them, ask a couple questions, get to know them a little better, introduce them to my subscribers as well as get introduced to their subscribers, and helps me network with people and get out of my shell and talk to people, and we have fun. We get to know somebody a little better, and I think that's a great way to kind of involve more of the community together, get us all talking to each other, because I'm an introvert, so this is very difficult for me to talk to people. So yeah, but let's check out the comments right before we get into it. Hey, Gershon, Royal Business Reptiles, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Wiz Constrictors, thanks for coming through. What up? Maine's coming. Yes, our guest is Maine. He been on here before. We had a cancellation early in the week. Dre from Kundalini Serpents had issues and he had to take care of them, so he had to cancel and reschedule. We will get him on another episode later down the line. But yeah, Maine was graceful enough to come on again in short notice, so appreciate that. We'll talk to him in a second. I'm gonna get through some of these comments because y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all. 212 Exotics, what's up? I always mess it up. I had to stop myself. K's Constrictors, what's up? Thanks for coming through. James, thanks for coming through. Haley, thanks for coming through. I believe I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. Angel, thanks for coming through. That's everybody that's in there right now. Yes. So without further ado, before we bring Maine on, you know how we do this. We got to say thanks to the sponsor of this week. And this week's sponsor is... Oh, I got to take that part off. See, I'm still messing up stuff. A.N.T. Exotics is the sponsor for this week. Go check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Links in the description. They're three friends that started a ball python breeding business, and they're making some cool stuff. So go check them out. We're trying to get them to start a YouTube channel very soon, but they're already producing animals. They already got a couple clutches on the ground. Babies all out. So go check them out. They're on Instagram and Facebook, but go bug them and tell them to start a YouTube channel, because we want everybody to start a YouTube channel out here. But yeah, thank you guys for sponsoring this week's episode. Greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's bring on Maine. What's up, man? What's up? Thanks for coming through.
What's up with it?
Hey, on? Man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through in such short notice, filling in the spot. Greatly appreciate that, man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, no problem. You know I was gonna have you again because you got other reptiles than ball python, so you know I wanted to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
100%. But we're gonna do a little ball python news because I see you've been posting some videos, and I like that. I like to see that. You know I'm all about getting them videos out there. So what new with ball pythons has happened with you that people can look forward to after this video and go check out some of your newer videos came out?
Okay, so just the other day, I dropped a video, kind of like an update video, because I was doing some cleaning, and I've already started kind of thinking about my next season parents. So I'm like, I want to kind of have them planned out, and that way, if something happens, maybe a male don't act right or something, I can kind of have a backup plan or some backup ideas as far as what I desire, what I'd like to do. But if it doesn't work out, you always need a fallback plan. So I want to kind of get some ideas on some things, because I got a couple, man, that I really I'm truly every which way about which way what I'm gonna do with them. And so
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
wanted
you
to be
got
able
to
to
be
get some
able to
feedback.
adapt.
Yeah.
You 100% got to be able to adapt.
So
Oh
I wanted to
yeah,
get some feedback from the people, see, get some ideas, what I'm saying, to see what, because I feel like, even though this is a hobby, it's still a business. So, what I'm saying, obviously you
true.
want to give the people what they want. Um, and at the same time, it's certain things that you may want to do that you might, converse with somebody and be like, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. And you can kind of put your own twist on it. So,
Yep. Yep. You never know where inspiration might hit. Somebody telling you what they think you might need to do might spark
right,
up some imagination in you and have you come up with a whole new game plan that blew your first one out the water. So yeah, I can
right,
understand that. I
exactly. So,
definitely can understand that. So you got people here saying what's up to you, saying
what
what's
up,
up.
everybody?
Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, I had got on
Flexing
my phone, man, and
pythons.
shot a quick what's up, everybody message.
Flexing pythons. What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming through.
Look, hey, you just got a
Uh,
new nickname. I'm just telling you, GPS. That's it. GPS. I'm about to go on my phone and I'm about to change you. You are about to officially be GPS from now on.
that was one of the things I was worried about when I picked my name. I was like, it's
Uh,
very close to GPS. It's very
yeah,
close to GPS. But then when you just say GP, it kind of flows off your mouth easy because so many people already used to saying GPS. So I
yeah.
just went with it and I was trying to see what it would do.
Hey,
So
that
y'all
wasn't
all
really
talking
bad
in the
thinking.
comments. What was that?
I said that wasn't really bad thinking. That's kind of a good way to think about it.
Yeah, yeah. You got to take the good with the bad, and if that's the baddest thing I can get out of my name, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. So before we go ahead and get into the questions, make sure y'all go subscribe to Maine's channel, his YouTube channel, and his Instagram. Both links are in the description. Do you got TikTok? I don't remember if I asked you this last time.
So I've got TikTok. I think I don't recall, but I have a TikTok, but I haven't put Maine's Morph creation on it and all that.
Okay.
So I think I'm actually probably. I think we did talk about this. I'm not sure if it was on here or if me and you had a private conversation. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna either change my TikTok to my Maine's Morph or just create another account because I really don't use it that much. Like I really don't.
Yeah, you can just change the name. It don't matter if you ain't
Yeah,
using it like that. You can just change
yeah.
the
I don't
name.
really. Like I
That's a
got
whole
people
nother
that live there
password
and
you
they
got to
be stuck on
learn.
it. Exactly. And you know what? What's crazy is I don't even remember it. Like I can't. I got a few passwords that I use for everything, but I can't even almost begin to tell you where what the beginning of it is.
See, I done got smart and I done start emailing my passwords when I make them to myself and email that I know the password 100% and I know like even if I have to reset it, it's hooked up to my phone. So I use my phone to reset it, like my phone number and reset it, so it's
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna
I'm
need
not
to do
telling
that.
y'all what email that is, so y'all don't be all up in my
I
stuff.
might need to
But
do that.
yeah, that's the best way I could do it. And every time I change a password, I just copy the whole email and then resend it to myself and then change whichever ones I change. So I always got current passwords. Yeah, I'm getting old. You got to be smart about it. That
Yeah,
memory ain't what it used to be.
yeah. I be trying to make little notes about stuff, but they don't always. Sometimes I forget to remind myself that I made a note about a note that I made, and
Notes on notes. That is.
right.
All right, flexing pythons. Go ahead and get Squirrel in the gym. We understand. Appreciate you stopping through. So let's go ahead. Oh, one more thing, people. Go ahead and smash that like button. Apparently, YouTube likes that. It's good for them. It makes it all the positive things for YouTube, and I guess it's good for my channel. So hit that like button if you're in the room right now. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and hit you with the first question. First question: what other reptiles do you have? Oh, I think you're on mute. I can't hear you.
For
See
sure.
if you got unplugged or something.
Can you hear me now?
I got you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened. But so I have a boa constrictor.
Okay.
Um, I've got I had two of them, man, and tragically one day I was doing some cleaning, and
Mm-hmm.
one of them was alive. Matter of fact, Sick was over here when it happened. One of them it was alive. I had them outside, in the tub. All of them were soaking. We
Mm-hmm.
came inside. I think I was cleaning tubs and I was cleaning my rat stuff, and
Okay.
Went upstairs for a second, I think, to change out a couple of rat tubs or something. Came back down, everything was good, but that one female died, and I was like, man, I was
Um.
kind of sick about her. But she was a firecracker, but her name was Griselda, and matter of fact, she bit me. I had teeth stuck in my hand right here that
Oh
she
wow.
yeah. But I had Griselda, but she passed. I ain't even named this girl. She's big. She about 5.5 feet. But I ain't never even named her yet. So I guess that'll
Okay.
be. I might steal one of your ideas. Hey, what's her name?
Hey, get people involved. Get the naming. Because I
Yeah,
know
man.
most of your snakes have like African names, correct?
Yeah. So far, what I've done with majority of my females is I've named them after like African warriors or queens or princesses and stuff of that nature. With the males, I've kind of gone different places, but then I've got like so my I don't want nobody to steal my thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So what I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna start doing themes. So like I was watching this show called Cursed. So I
Okay.
named my Inchy Spot Nose, her name is Nimue, which was one of the main characters. And so when I
Hmm.
have babies from her, I'll name her offspring off of the characters off the show.
I was gonna do that same thing. I was gonna start doing that with my names. Like so, whatever. Like I got Nightcrawler, and if it was a female or a baby, I was gonna hold back from him. It was gonna be
Mhm.
from another X-Men character.
Right,
Gonna be
right.
that baby's name. I was gonna start doing that same thing. See,
Yeah,
great
yeah,
minds
man.
think alike.
So one of the new ones that I'm actually kind of excited to start with, I just got to figure which project I'm going to use with it because
Hmm.
these are some very powerful names. But I'm gonna go with the underworld characters.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna
Somebody
have
was
like
just talking about that movie to me the other day, and I was
uh,
like, you know what? That first movie is good, and that third movie, the prequel
Rise of the
movie they
Lycans
did, yeah, the number two was okay.
Evolution. Yeah,
It was
see, it's
okay.
one of them. To me, it's kind of like a jumpy movie because I kind of get what they did. I think what I don't like is toward the end where you get to like Blood Wars and Awakening
Oh
because there's
yeah.
so much that's left out.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I just actually watched the anime. It's like a 17-minute short. The
Oh, I didn't
anime of
even know it had an anime.
yeah, it's called Endless War.
Oh, I
And
gotta
so
watch that.
it's supposed to be what happens. It kind of so one of them tells you what happens after the stuff with Lucian, like after the Rise of the Lycans. Because
Okay.
when you're doing this one, like it's like I think the last part of it is in like 1964, 1967. So it gives you like parts that are going on. There's these other Lycans that I guess rise into power, that are the lords or something like that. And so like Victor's in it, Marcus is in it. They're mentioned, I should say, but you don't
Okay.
actually see them in it. But Craven is in charge at the time, toward the end of it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty
Okay.
good. And
What was
so
the
it kind
name
of plugs
again?
in Endless War.
Endless War. I'm gonna check. Where is it on Netflix?
I watched it on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, I watched it on
So
YouTube. Like I said, it's about
we got
17 and a
the
half minutes.
you got the 17. That's not bad. You got the you said the boa.
Hmm.
What else you got?
I've got a Savannah monitor. His name is Nunu.
Okay.
And I've got an Argentine Tegu. Her name is Babs. She's black and white. Well, she's actually blue. And she's 66% head albino.
Okay.
Yeah, and so later down the line I may give a shot at trying to breed the Tegu. I've heard that monitors, man, they're really, really difficult. So I don't know if I wanna try that.
I understand. I mean, you got to
Yeah,
do a little more research to learn about and figure out exactly what's going on. Angel, thanks for coming through. Yes, those movies are dope.
yeah.
John and Melissa, hey, how you doing? Ball out constrictors in the house. Hey, thanks for coming through, guys. Appreciate it. So we got that, and don't you have what else? I know you had some, not the monitor. There was something you maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Is that all the reptiles you got?
Yeah, I just got the well, I had another Tegu, but it died.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe I was
I
thinking of
had a
that
golden
one.
Tegu. Yeah, I had a golden Tegu. His name was Taz. And
Okay,
he didn't. I don't know what went on with him though. Like I would feed him one day. I went in there, did my normal routine, fed him. Yeah, water, everything was good. I went in there one day and I went to work and I came home. that evening, and he was just there not moving. And I was like, man. So I thought he was asleep, because they got like that little extra skin over their eyes. So I was like, oh, maybe he's
Yeah.
asleep. So I left him there for a while, and from what I've heard, they gonna smell really bad and stuff like that. And I'm like, I never smelled nothing. So I'm not sure exactly what happened with him, but I was kind of upset about that. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I can understand that, losing an animal out of nowhere with no real reason or clue what happened. Um, that's kind of the worst feeling because you don't know what was wrong, if you did something wrong, or if it
Right.
was just that animal. They did
Right.
something that while you were gone, caught themselves on something, or if it was something internal that they already had that it was going to happen anyway. It's just that the power of unknowing, not knowing what happened, it really sucks.
Right. And
It
see, and
really
then where
sucks.
where I got him from, I ain't gonna down nowhere, but they, from what I understand,
Uh,
they don't keep everything the greatest. And then I had ended up feeding him because I had fed them all, and
mm,
they were doing good. And then I ended up having like some little leftover stuff from the same place, so I fed it to him, and literally a couple of like 2 days later he was dead. And I was like, man. And I
mm,
literally, I feed all my animals from the same places. um
yeah,
I have preferences over others, but I feed them all at the same places. I feed them the same. I do all of that, so I really wasn't sure what happened.
yeah. And that makes it even worse. Now you're trying to track down there's a problem with the food they got. Now you
Right.
worried about everybody. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I know a lot of people are real keen on breeding their own animals' food, from either growing it or
Right.
breeding it or making sure it's something they made themselves so they know exactly what their animal get, which I totally understand. And if you have the resources to do that, that is a great way to go. Unfortunately, not everybody has those resources, and you have to
Right.
kind of rely on other people, and you hope those people are doing everything possible to make sure those animals or the food you're getting from them is safe.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Definitely.
yeah. What up, Sick? Thanks for coming through.
My boy, what up?
Appreciate you, man. So, Sick, didn't he just have? Did he just have a clutch drop? Maybe that
Yes,
was
he
like
did.
2 days ago. Was it two
Yes,
days
he
ago?
did. Yeah, some
Yeah,
fire
congrats,
too.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
some
Sick,
fire.
where's them videos? I'm just saying,
You know,
where's
he
these videos?
he posted one, man. He had posted one, and then I sent the link. I went to the. I'm like, man, am I tripping?
It was gone.
Yeah, and then he gonna say, man, I didn't like how it came out. So I'm like, man, I didn't get to see it.
I didn't even get to see it either. I was ready to look
Yeah.
at it.
It's like, at least let us tell you that the video sucked before you say it
Exactly.
sucked.
Let us tell
Let
you.
us tell you. Shoot.
Oh goodness. Uh you have three brother rodents in the house. Yes,
Most
yes, y'all
deaf, most
are.
deaf.
Yeah, so how this ain't even in the question. How's the breeding going for the rodents and stuff?
Man, we are breeding. Man, it's going crazy. Like, so yesterday I went up there and we've got right now, I want to say like sets of six different litters.
Oh,
We've got
nice.
we've got a big rack, but we got animals in that one that we already getting start going. So we doing good. Actually, this weekend we're gonna be insulating the shed outside. What we supposed to be trying to get the shed insulated so that we can get everything moved from out of that room and get put into the shed, get the AC installed and all of that, so we can go ahead and get them right there and let them do their thing.
Okay, okay. I see.
So
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 how's the African softwares? Didn't you guys get some of
oh yeah,
those
they
in
good.
too?
Man, now those, so a lot of people say that those are hard to get started, right? And they say they're more difficult than rats to get going. But man, we got them. They are really they doing what they do.
Oh, they taking off.
We've
Okay.
got man, we've got right now. I want to say so we've got one, two, three, four. We've got one rack of four full, and we've got
Mm-hmm.
three other tubs of another rack that have several in there. Two of them we trying to start another colony with some that we had got from another place.
Mm-hmm.
I went in there and they kind of, some of them kind of tripping a little bit with each other. So see how that works out. And then the very bottom, we got just a bunch of like feed out stuff. I want to say we got probably 30, 40 that we can feed out. But we've
Okay.
got tubs that, man, they're our original colony that we started with, man, it is blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
Nice.
doing just as well as our rats are doing, if not better.
Nice. Nice. Uh, so let's go ahead and hit the next question. what was something you added to your YouTube channel after you started?
Um, I think that so I believe that this kind of was, I don't want to say I necessarily added it, but I think it's kind of becoming my thing because I've noticed um at first it wasn't intentional, but my little hey, what's up with it?
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah, I
that.
didn't notice it at first. Somebody was talking to me, and they actually was like, "Man, I watch your video. Why you?" Because I answer the phone like that too. Somebody will be like, "What's up with it?" And so it just kind of became like my little, I guess, my little slogan. I guess it just,
Yep.
I didn't realize I was doing it until I was doing it, and then I sat back and literally went and watched. I'm like, dang, I do that. So I start just, that's gonna be my. I'm gonna start every video like that now. Hey, what's up with it? And I just make sure I try to, I've learned some editing. You know what I'm saying, through a couple of
Mm-hmm.
buddies. So you helped me a little bit. Coaches helped me. At 212 Exotics has helped me out with it. So I've got a couple of pointers and tips. So like the last video I did, I was able to pull like little skits off a video and
Uh-huh.
insert it right there. So I was like, man,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I did something with that one. For
He's like, I'm
real.
big time now.
Yeah, I
I'm
did that one.
Hollywood.
Man, I felt like a kid on Christmas morning with that one. I was like, oh man, I did it. And then
Yeah.
and now I just shout out to my boy 212 again. I just got my little intro music stuff on now.
Oh yeah,
So now
yeah.
that'll be on every video going forward. So
Okay,
I feel like,
okay.
I'm trying to do some things. I'm
I
learning
see you. Yeah,
daily.
that's what happened. It's a slow progression. You start adding pieces to make you feel a little better about it, give you a little different quality, give you a little better sound, a little
Mhm.
different look in your stuff. You start to get
Yeah.
your words together. You start to find your little catchphrase because you be like, "What up with it? Oh, welcome to a new vid." And I'm like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
know what I'm about to get." So yeah, you find those little things.
Yes,
So quick,
indeed.
Angel has a question about your method of breeding your rats. Do you do like a community, or do you have like a certain ratio?
We try to do cause we use the big mortar tub, so we do a 4-to-1 ratio. And
Okay.
then basically once they open their eyes and they're able to move and get food by themselves, we pull them right then.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want to, basically we don't want to have like rats that are able to feed themselves, basically pulling from the mom, because once they give their birth, they still gotta still eat and all of that. It drains from them, so we want them to be able to get back producing. And
Okay.
probably after, once they start doing like the litters get like smaller, because they'll start
Mm-hmm.
small, like first time breeders, which I didn't notice. Actually, shout out to my boy Cornet Constrictors. He taught me a lot about this stuff. One was like that what'll happen is they'll start off real small, like the first litters will be small, for like first
Mm-hmm.
time moms. Then they'll get bigger, and you'll see like, okay, 13, 15, 12, 10, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then as they get older, they'll start getting smaller again. So if I notice something like that, then we go ahead and take them, and we'll either cull them, or like I got a friend of mine that has retics, blood pythons, short tail bronios, which to me are the same thing, but
Mm.
all of that. And so if I can't use them, I'll send them right over there to him, and let him do what he got to do with them. Or once we get further along, more established, what we'll start doing is probably freezing them, so that way we'll be able to sell frozen thawed as well as
Yeah.
live. Yeah.
Yeah. I try to feed my Gambit, my lavender albino het clown male. He only eats African softers, unfortunately.
Mm,
And I have my rat guy does have African softers. I'm
mm,
trying to get him off, but I'm also trying to get him on frozen African softers. So for the first time, he took it. Well, he didn't take it. He bit it and wrapped it, but he didn't eat it. So I had
right.
to throw a live one there for him to eat. Then he ate that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of his feeding practices. I would like him to be on rats.
Yeah.
So once he does his job here, he might be getting kicked out, or go visit somebody else for a while.
Oh, don't
Um,
worry. Send them on down this way.
I might have to send him over there to
Send them
you,
on
let him
down.
do some
Yeah.
work over there
Send them
since you
on
got
down here. We
those
got some stuff for them.
African softwares aplenty.
Yeah. We got something
So
for him.
212 says African softwares are illegal in Georgia, which sucks because sometimes you got finicky feeders and you need to do it. So that's a trademark
Yeah,
to keep that. Yep, yep,
for sure.
yep. Yeah, that intro was good. That
It
intro
is.
was good.
Yeah, indeed it was.
I only feed my males African suffers. Yeah, I know. Wiz, I got to talk to you, see how that. I know you said you were doing an experiment to see a baby only eating African soft furs compared to a baby only eating rats and how that would come out. So I gotta talk to you, see how that's going. If you're still doing it, yeah, we do gotta do a video together. Hopefully, I was trying to see if I can make it to the NRBC in September. I was trying to see if I can make it down there.
Arlington.
Yeah, I was trying to
Hey,
see. I
come
don't
on.
know if I can. I'm still trying to work some stuff out, see if I can make it. But if I can, that'd be cool. Depends on what these variants is doing out here. They moving real rapid out in the world right now, and I'm like, might be time to shut down again. I need to stay at the house, keep it safe, keep it safe. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, update coming soon. Good to know. Good to know. So let's go on to the next questions. Do you freehand or use a hook with your reptiles?
Man, I usually freehand.
Okay.
That's how I end up getting popped.
Yeah.
For real, I end up getting popped, and I'd be like, damn. I actually got bit by one of my babies right here in this hatching room. One of the double head, matter of fact, one of the double head albino clowns.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember what I was doing, man. I think I was getting ready to change the what I was doing something in there, and man, that little joker reached out and popped me. I said, for real, I just fed you day before yesterday. He's gonna pop me today. So I don't know, maybe
Well,
still
that's a good
hungry.
sign. They hungry.
Yeah,
They're ready to eat. I love a aggressive hatchling. That means they're gonna eat good usually.
yeah.
I got an aggressive hatchling that's not eating all that great. Have you been having any difficulties with your hatchlings eating this season?
So far, not really. I did have one out of that joint clutch I had with T5 boas. Actually, two of them. One of them died over there, and
Okay.
I got the other one home, and like 2 3 days later, it was out of there. I was like, what the hell? But I guess it was they were saying that they were having to force feed it. So they
Mm,
had told me the day they fed that they fed it. So I was like, I try to wait like 5 days with my hatchet. I feed them every 5 days. So I went in there and fed the one, and when I went in there to get that one, it was just there, and I was like, dang. So
mm,
ended up losing. So I only got one female left out of that clutch as far as my portion.
okay.
But for the
Yeah.
most part,
This my.
1, 2, 3, yeah. The rest now these other ones they actually just said that last video that I did with that bell clutch, the
Mm-hmm.
Super Mojave to the butter. They just shared out. All of them finally shared out today. So probably this weekend I'll probably be trying to feed them. I may do a video on that. I may not. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, my first two clutches of the season, all of them are finicky eaters except one, and of course it's the male clown, the one I don't care if it eats
Yeah,
like a beast. All
yeah.
the females are just not eating like they supposed to, which sucks. I just realized I got like a 2.6 on females. Oh, geez, I got a lot of
You got
females
good
this season
odds.
so far.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah,
odds.
out of two clutches, I got 2.6 on females. Yeah, I think that math is right. No, 2.4. Nope, that's not right. No, I was right. 2.6. Yeah, I'm calculating in my head, and that's always difficult. Uh, I'm gonna hear jokes about that from Sick and 212. They gonna say something, so I'm just wait for it in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna try something different when my next clutch starts to pip and they come out. I'm gonna do what Justin Kabelka does with paper towels and leaving them in the incubator until they shed. Try that and see if that doesn't change
That's
the
what I
way they
do.
eat.
That's how I do mine. I Once they hatch, I leave them in there. I wait for them to come all the way out the egg. I pull all the
Hmm.
egg stuff out. I change the box. You know what I'm saying, and put paper towel, spray it down a little bit, and throw them back in the incubator. And I usually leave them in there. If I have room, definitely. But yeah, all mine have been in the incubator until they shed. I just pull the
Okay.
clutch out because they shed. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try, like I said, try to feed them. What genes make an eruptor? Yeah.
Yeah.
So so the genes that make up an eruptor are Mojave, GHI, and yellow belly.
Okay.
And it's a simple combination, but everybody loves GHI Mojave. But to me, it's like from the ones I've seen, when you add that yellow belly to it, it's like it completely changed. Basically, to me, it's like it darkens the snake. It darkens the snake overall, and then it intensifies that yellow stripe down the back. And so that's just one of the snakes that years ago, me and my little brother were sitting watching TV. We were watching something. I don't know. We were looking on YouTube or what we were doing. But I remember seeing that erupt, and I said, "I'm making one of those for sure."
Mm.
So that just like I said, I went and got coming in. I wanted to be on top of my ID game, and so
Yeah.
I bought a single gene yellow belly, a single gene GHI. I got a single gene Mojave, and so I bred the GHI to the Mojave. I mean to the yellow belly right now. So they're actually those eggs should be hopefully hatching or beginning to pip this
Okay.
weekend actually. I want to say Sunday is like day 55. So hopefully I
Mm-hmm.
can look in there, I can go to sleep and wake up in the morning and have a surprise like I did today.
Okay. Okay. So what surprise did you have today?
Man, I woke up. So I had a clutch that another joint project with my uncle, man, and I thought that it wasn't going because I went over there. He's out of town, and so he was incubating them in his incubator, and the incubator temp had got so high because his room is closed off, and it's summertime down here in Texas. It's getting up, it's the heat index is like 102, 103. So when that room is really
Oh
hot,
wow. Yeah.
and it's just it was so hot, just the ambient temp in the room that I guess the temp inside the incubator, would already been set to that temp. It just raised it up. So I
Mm.
want to say the readout on it on the thermostat on the thermometer was like 98. So
Oh
I
wow.
pulled them out. I opened the incubator. I pulled them out. I pulled the top off and kind of let them sit for a while to try to
Yeah.
cool them off a little bit to get them down closer to room temp.
Yeah.
And I brought them home and threw them in my incubator, and I put them on the very bottom so that I can kind of lower the temp, but not too drastically. But so I had them around 86, and today literally was like I want to say because I went out of town on the first, so on the 1st of July I had went cleaned out his stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I went out of town on the second, and I came back that Monday, which was the 5th, and as I was I went over there, checked them out. Nothing was going on. And when I went back on, I want to say the 8th to check on the rats, feed the rats, and all that. After my second time, they had the snake had laid the eggs. So the 8th is when I discovered them. So they could have been laid anywhere between the 2nd to the 8th. I'm not sure exactly which day, but
Okay.
I found them on the 8th. I pulled them, I brung them, put them in the incubator. I'm lying. I'm sorry. I left them there, and he incubated them. But when
Mm.
I saw them last week, I went and grabbed them because I figured they still had at least into September, and they should have had into September. And so I brought them home, and I got up this morning, checking because I'm expecting that yellow belly and GHI has to be pipping any day now. And I happened to just look, and I'm like, what the hell? I seen a whole snake, so I'm like, what in the world? So
Really?
I pulled the whole tub out and I flipped the top and I'm like, man, all the eggs, it was a 7 egg clutch. One of them was really, really moldy and I tried to save it, but it had started turning around last week. I ended up having to separate it and put it off to the side
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't make it. So I had to let that one go. But the other six, man, all six of them had pipped on their own. Um uh, I think two of them are out completely. One of them is all on top of the other ones, and but they're all pipped, they're all moving. I'm like, today is literally like day 43 from the day I discovered them. So if they were laid on the second, that still would only add 6 days. So at most, it still ain't even 50 days yet, and they fully pipped.
Yeah. It might have been they might have cooked a little faster
Right.
with that heat, that spike of heat.
Yeah.
Thank God it. Do they all look okay? They're kinked or anything?
So they all haven't come out the egg yet.
Okay.
So far from what I've seen, they doing good. I haven't seen like any shark bite or nothing like that on any of them.
Okay.
Or shark jaw. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
y'all.
thinking
Yeah.
about shark bite. I'm thinking about sparks at work. You know what I'm saying? That plumbing stuff. But but yeah, I haven't seen any shark jaw or anything. They all flicking. They all are moving.
Yeah.
Um, so once they come out of the egg, we'll kind of see. But that was definitely a scare because I mean them things they were hot to the touch.
Oh wow. Yeah, it seems like they cooked a little fast, which made them come out of the egg a little faster. But seems like it's okay that they didn't develop too fast and get any kinks or any other issues.
Right.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna wait and see. Hopefully they'll
Yeah, that's a
all go
good
ahead
question.
and finish absorbing.
See what the sex ratio is from that clutch.
Yeah,
If you are male heavy or female heavy,
yeah.
it'd
I've
be real
heard that does have
interesting.
a big bearing on it.
Yeah, yeah. So let's hit the fourth question. What is your goal with your YouTube channel?
I don't really know. I think probably to one educate people that have like fears and stuff like that about
Mm-hmm.
snakes and because I believe personally before I got into them as serious as I am um I'm not sure if you were raised the same way, but like us growing up like in church and stuff like that, we were kind of taught
Yeah,
like, oh, snakes are evil, da 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 da, because biblically
yeah,
we're raised that way, so it's like, oh, they bad. But not to get too deep, but as I got older, I kind of started studying theology. Is rubbing off on me, GP.
yeah.
But I started
Sometimes
studying
you got to just go
theology,
with it. You just got to go with it.
and so I started kind of learning like some of the original languages of the Bible and stuff like that. And I realized that the word that they
Mm-hmm.
use that represents or that's used in place of serpent has several meanings. And
Okay.
the word is nakash, but serpent is just one. It also means the shining one, or it could also be translated or interpreted as one who expels divine knowledge. So when you
Oh,
break down
okay.
the context of what occurred, as far as that story, it kind of aligns more with the other translations than with a talking snake.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
So I just kind of
So, uh, John and Melissa asks, "What do you use for the first meal?" So I'll let you go first. Let the people know what you use for your first meal with
I'm
hatchlings.
I'm in house. I go upstairs and I grab a couple of them little pups, you know what I'm saying? Not ones that's too furry, but see a lot of people use like pinkies, and I've
Mm-hmm.
had better success with using like not quite fuzzy, but basically like fuzzies.
Yeah.
Because from my experience, the animal reacts more because I guess it's a better target. You know what I mean? So
Better target. They move a little more,
right.
and that hair gives off a little more of a smell too.
Right. And so I use pretty much fuzzies for my first meals, and I'm having more success with that than I would with trying to use just pinkies.
Okay. So for me, I don't breed my own rats unless I can hit my rat guy on that week and make sure I can get semi fuzzy rats. I do frozen thawed rats. So 100% I go frozen thawed first because that's what I feed is frozen thawed. If they don't take frozen thawed the first meal, I try a live fuzzy rat. If they don't take that the second meal, I try fuzzy mice. I go to mice because that mice sin is much stronger. If they
Uh-huh.
don't take the mice, then I try to go to African softer fuzzies.
Uh-huh.
And if that doesn't help, I have to assist feed them. So you got to get a meal into them. So sometimes it's more of the getting the hatchling to realize it's his food
Right.
because they're scared of everything.
Right.
That's your real struggle to understand for them to understand this is what you're supposed to be eating, not defending from.
Right.
So that's so hard, so hard. 100% Maine that fear holds more scent and makes it easier to hold and wrap. In my experience, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
see y'all breeding y'all rats, so y'all got that, and y'all can keep that smell into the room. So like y'all can get a good bucket size full of rats and take it into the room and let it sit there for an hour or two, and it gets
Yeah.
everybody excited because they smell it.
Right.
I try to do that with if I have a live rat that day, I'll leave it in the room to get that smell around on
Hmm.
feeding day, let everybody know like it's time to eat, get ready.
But
Oh,
yeah,
congrats, James. Congrats.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my
yeah.
friend
That
who is.
frozen is tricky, man.
Yeah. That's my friend. My friend from work who is starting to get a couple more snakes than I thought he was gonna get. Now he's looking at projects now too, so he might be breeding real soon. We'll see. He's starting to build a rack and everything, so he done caught the bug.
It
uh,
happens.
I usually start my hatchings off on mice hoppers for fur and movement. Yep. Like I try to get my snakes on rats as soon as possible, just because we know they have more fat.
More protein, yeah.
And if a snake gets stuck on mice, it's gonna take them a long time to get up to size, which usually you wanna. I mean, the rats just give them more protein and fat. Well,
Right.
ASFs give them more protein, but they get that fat, and it's easier to get them up to size that way. Like people try to stay away from mousers because it takes so long for them to get up to size. Yes, these are animals, and you got to take your time with them, take care of them. But they're also projects, and you're trying to move it
Right.
along. So you kind of have a time period where you want that girl to start breeding. So you try to get there, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
What else we got? Sit in my room for hours. Yeah. People don't think that sending stuff works. It does. It does. Unless you already breed in the same room your snake's in, then it doesn't matter because they're always excited
Yeah,
because they
'cause
can smell it.
man, definitely.
I mean, I know you started in 2008. I don't know why I said it like that, 2008. But I'm saying now you about to start like actual breeding. Like, yes, you got a couple animals, but now you're trying to breed. So that's the difference. So we're gonna have this discussion later on tonight. I'm gonna call them. We're gonna argue about it. uh, so yeah, let's hit the next question. So, it's not going up there. What reptile do you plan to breed next?
Um, so I'm thinking I'm gonna either try my hand at boas because I can't have it and not at least try.
Gotcha,
You know what I mean?
gotcha.
Now I've heard that they're a lot more difficult than pythons.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty confident because like I said I got my buddy Sean. I mean he calls himself the boa king. He definitely he's got the boa breeding pretty much down, and so um any questions, comments, concerns, things of that nature that I need, I can run over there to him, and
Yep.
I know he gonna point me the right direction. And then like I said, once the tegu gets the size, I may give a shot at that.
Okay.
I know that they don't move the way snakes do. From my understanding, they don't move as quickly as snakes do, but they still move. But I like them, man. I love them. I feel like they're such regal creatures. And once you really get to know them, and get to meddling with them and stuff, they
Mm-hmm.
they look nice.
Yeah, that's my only concern with them big snakes. You be having like 20, 30 babies at a time. That's a
Yeah, it's a
lot of
lot.
babies to move. That's a lot of babies to move.
And honestly, man, yes, it is a lot. And then with boas, man, they give live birth, so it's so damn
Yep.
messy.
Yep.
It's like,
It
oh
be
my
just
goodness, man,
all
it's
over the
just
place.
yeah, it'd be a lot. And then
All over the
from what I'm
place.
hearing, of my homeboy was like, hey, what you got to do is you want to get in there and you want to get them before they see the mama, because if they see the mama, then they gonna be mean. But if they don't see it, then they'll be all right. I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, but I mean, he's been doing it a
Yeah.
lot, so I take his word for it.
Yeah. He got experience, so he might know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting once you get the Tegu going. That definitely would be. That's definitely a video in himself because I don't think I've seen Tegu's breeding, like seeing the whole process and everything.
It's really, man. Have you ever heard like of how cats breed? Like it's painful. To me,
Yeah,
Tego breeding seems like it's kind of painful because like they do that tail lift thing, and it's
they
like a
do the tail
sour
lift, and
angle.
then don't they bite
They
on the
bite,
other?
yeah, they bite on the back of
Yeah.
the female's neck, and they strong on me. You ain't gonna know her, girl. Hold on.
Oh wow. Oh
So
wow. What's up, Patrick?
what's
Thanks for
up,
coming
Pat?
through. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
most deaf.
Oh, you been watching some of your videos, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Man
that
getting on
Pat.
the
Hey, man,
board. He pumping them out.
yeah, he be showing love, man. Pat shows love.
He do. He do. Hey, and we need to get Sick to start dropping some videos. He got some nice stuff over there. He ain't showing
Man, hey,
nobody.
look. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all don't know, Sick with It Ball Pythons got some heat. He real low key, he real quiet. Now, if y'all know him like we know him, he talk more lip than a little bit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we gonna hey, we gonna change his nickname. He gonna be officially known as the Bouncer. That's what we gonna call him. So if we ever end up at NARBC or somewhere together, y'all just look for the big guys who's sitting there kind of looking like Mean Mug, and we gonna call him the Bouncer. Y'all don't know who he is, but man, he got some fire stuff over there. He real quiet when he's doing stuff, but he got some heat.
He do. He do. He definitely do. Oh, if you have any questions or anything we're talking about, or anything on breeding or anything, just hit us up. Either for me or Maine, just put them in the comments. We'll try to get to them because we are on our last question that I have. So let's go ahead and hit it. What is one tool you upgraded for your YouTube channel?
Um, I got a light. So I got a little ring light
Okay.
to kind of help with
Okay.
some of my lighting. I actually changed the lighting in this room. Because I used to have like those. I was gonna say like that light, but it ain't like y'all can see it. But like the natural color lights, you know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
and it was just because of the paneling and stuff in this room, it was like so dark to me. So
Yeah.
I changed the light bulbs to get more like LEDs. I got, you know what I'm saying, to make it more brighter so that you can actually see what's going on in here. And I feel like it picks up the contrast and different stuff like that a lot better. And what else did I pick up? My slogan, um,
Okay.
a couple of editing skills, and that sick intro that I got now.
Okay. Okay. Look at it. He growing. He growing. Doing big things. I see you. I know who was it. I'm probably gonna butcher his name. I think it's Kai from is it I can't remember how to pronounce his business name. But he talked about when you get lights to make sure they're a certain kind that give
Uh-huh.
off a white light and not a daylight light, because that daylight light is kind of yellow
Right,
and it gives everything a yellow tint. And he said
right.
make sure you get white lights. Lucas Land, yeah, go check out his channel. He's doing some nice stuff, some Desert Ghost stuff, some double head stuff. He does a lot of DIY builds. Really good channel. Really good channel. I've been watching his channel a lot more lately.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Probably
to check
gonna
it
ask
out.
him to see if he want to come on one of these down the road. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, he said get like white. I don't know. It was a Pacific name. I can't remember it right now. Go check out.
Yeah.
I think it's on one of his videos. He says it. I think it's a video dealing with Lightbox. I gotta stop saying so much too. Uh,
And then you say it
I said
again.
it.
And then you say it again.
No,
I
is
knew it
that
was
go
coming.
to filler word?
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out his channel. Learn some more stuff. That would be great. Mm. So anybody got any questions? Actually, I got another question. I realized I put the wrong question in there. So this is a question I wanted to ask you, and I can't write it down right quick. I'm just say it. So, any tips for beginners starting your YouTube channels?
Um, Embrace your mistakes. Um, definitely talk to other people that you may be comfortable with. And I think my biggest tip is, man, just keep going because sometimes it could feel weird, like if you're not comfortable with like with talking, it can kind of be weird, and then like obviously you're talking to yourself, and so a lot of it to me is just a mindset thing, but it could be kind of uncomfortable talking to yourself, and then you trying to be, I guess, maybe worried about trying to be perfect and all of that, but at the end of the day we all human, so just go for it, you know what I'm saying, go for what you know, and if you got questions, I'm hopefully you find a solid group of people around you that you can ask, because I definitely ask. If I don't know something, I'm a bug about it.
Uh huh.
And I'm grateful that I have the circle around me that I have, because I've got a few people that I can go to questions if I'm concerned about something. When I didn't know how to assist feed, I went to somebody. But as far as doing videos, um, learning how to edit. I ask questions and watch YouTubes and just keep going. And as you continue on, you'll get better. People will notice. People will um grow with you. And I think to me, one of the most important things is be who you are,
Mm-hmm.
and allow your personality to come through on the camera.
Yep. Yep. Well, Wiz, I will definitely be there and be a guest, but I do this on Wednesday sometimes too. So if it doesn't interfere with that, I'm there 100%, bruh. No problem. Got you.
Oh yeah,
And
most definitely.
if I can't make it, I'm watching it later because
Yeah.
you always can rewatch the lives, people. You don't have to watch it right when it comes on, which is great, but you can always rewatch lives. So don't worry about it. If you miss a live, just watch it later and still comment.
Yeah, I definitely be a guest and I'm watching, so for sure.
So James is already ready to watch it. 212 is ready to watch it. Yeah, yeah. So definitely get it popping. We ready for you. Ready for. I'm trying to get everybody
Yeah.
the one do a couple more live things. Like Sick like doing his. He was like, this is cool. I like it. Trying to get
Yeah.
him to do one. Coach trying to get Coach. Coach be on Instagram live, so that's where he do his lives. Who else? I'm trying to get 212 to do some more lives. Let's go.
Yeah.
So get out
Hey,
there. Put that
212 is the
content
man.
out
Hey,
there.
212 got it going on though, man. This dude right here, he makes rap video trailers for his
Yeah.
announcements coming back to YouTube and stuff. He do whole
I
album
forgot he
releases and
did
stuff.
that.
He do whole album release trailers and stuff for his return to YouTube
Oh,
and for his upcoming videos. So,
I
if
forgot he
if
did
you
that
got
and
questions
blew
on
it
YouTube,
up.
make sure you hit him because he gonna definitely get you right.
Hey, hey, you're not stepping on my toes. I appreciate you being concerned, and I will definitely be in contact so we know what day people are doing stuff on and stuff like that. So we always can help each other, promote each other, and watch each other and keep each other growing. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you 100%.
Most definitely.
100%. I hear that. Sounds like good, solid advice. I'll be watching. Yep, yep, yep. Everybody's on top of see. Everybody's ready to do it. So we got to put this in the books. When the first episode is? When's the
Yeah.
first episode? I'm gonna text you when I got Wednesday episodes, and you let me know when you either want me as a guest or when I'm supposed to be tuning in. I'll make a reminder. 100%.
Most definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. So, anybody got any other questions or any comments or anything before we go ahead and shut this live off? Which was great. Thanks for coming through again. Appreciate you, man. And
Most
short
definitely.
notice, you came through in the clutch. I greatly appreciate that. I mean, I
Oh,
was
no,
gonna
no,
get
no,
you
no
on
doubt.
again. I was gonna get you on again because I know you got other reptiles besides ball pythons, and I wanted to talk to you
Yeah.
about it kind of happened sooner than later, which is okay with me. But appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man. If I'd have got off on time like I expected to, I'd have tried to have him in here, man. My Tegel, she's kind of wild, and
Yeah, I
that so
understand.
my monitor, so it's crazy because a lot of time you hear about the temperaments, right? And they talk about with Tegus, they're pretty mild mannered, all of that. Really, she's more so like cage aggressive. Like once I
Okay.
get her out, she kind of chill.
Yeah.
But when I'm going in the cage, like when I go into her tank or her terrarium, whatever you want to call it, um, she's kind of like she's a little defensive a little bit. She used to
Yeah.
huff and puff all the time. Now she kind of chills out a little bit. Um, and so I got some gloves, right? So don't see. I know Rashad gonna clown because y'all know.
You know it.
You
I
know,
mean, to be 100%
yeah,
with you, that hook question that came when I was doing Rashad's second video, so I know he be using them hooks. So I wanted to let everybody
yeah.
know.
See, I don't use. So I go neck and hand with everything, and I'm retarded for it. But this is why I always end up getting popped. Um, I guess for me, I've taken what I feel like is probably gonna be the worst bite. As far as for my balls. So I'm like, all right.
Hmm.
I got bit once by my Savannah monitor, and I'm gonna just tell you that Amina is a 3,000 gram snake. Well, right now she's 2,300 because she's trying to gain her way back after that clutch. But
Hmm.
I'd probably take a bite from her every day of the week. Didn't deal with that damn Savannah monitor bite again. I
Gotcha.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Gotcha.
And then I saw a vid of some of a guy who got bit by his tegu. He was like, "Man, this is one of my most sweetest, calmest babies." And then one
Mm-hmm.
day he got him, and man, I saw the aftermath of it,
Yeah.
and so I went and got some gloves.
Yeah.
So I got me some. I'll be like, man, put the glove on and go in, but I'll be like, man, I ain't doing it. I ain't no punk. So I reach my hand in
Yeah.
and then she get the tail whipping and all of that. And I'm like, and then she jumps. So now, like when I lift her little lid and I go in, and I know I need to hurry up, which I've been slacking on, but I work so much. I've got a like a sliding cage that where I can slide the door and come in this way
Yeah.
as opposed to going over the top. So I think once I
Yeah.
move her, I think that'll kind of calm her down a lot more because my monitor, I've got him in the exoterritorium. So it's the tall
Okay.
one, but it opens this way. So with him, when I'm going in to feed him and stuff, I'll open it this way and I'll kind of knock on the on like the log and stuff he's got in there or get him to come, or I can reach in this way as opposed to this way. And
Yeah.
he'll let me kind of rub his head a lot more, but he's still kind of more feisty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It does depend on what direction you come in on them. It takes away their security and makes them go into defense mode real quick.
right.
Yeah, Keys, we're gonna have a good time when you come on. Definitely gonna have a good time, have good conversation. So don't worry about it. We have fun with these.
Yeah,
Thanks, Angel. Appreciate it.
yeah, I
Appreciate it.
love the fish.
Yeah, to be the first since. Oh, I gotta be the first. All right. Hey, yeah, definitely. We'll work something out. We'll get it on schedule. I didn't think I needed to be first, but I'm honored to be the first one, no doubt, 100%, 100%. GP, you need a hot seat question. I know. I was thinking about that. That's a good idea. Let me go and put that in my notes. So you know what? I'm gonna text it to you, Rashad, because that's what I do when I come up with an idea. I text it to Rashad for one to help me remember it for one, and to get his input on it if you think it's a good idea.
Definitely,
So
definitely
yeah,
a good idea.
I think I might
Definitely a
have
good
to do
idea.
something like that. Wiz Taku is pretty cool. He said, and Rashad
Yeah,
says, "You
we know for
damn right.
sure.
I use them
We
hooks.
know for sure he used them.
he, he use them
I be
hooks.
talking to him
He
sometimes,
use
and he
them
always
gloves.
fighting his snakes. Yeah, man, he always fighting. Don't you bite me? Don't you
He
bite
be
me?
geared up.
God,
He be
anyway,
geared up,
he always ready.
ready for it. I know that carpet is super feisty, so I can
Yeah,
understand that. I mean, I got two bloods that I didn't even raise that I have right now. They're almost full grown, and I don't use no gloves on them. I am terrified of them biting me, but I still nothing but hands, no hooks, no gloves.
how
Just
do you
just
feel
putting it out
about
there.
him? How do you feel about the
Oh,
bloods?
I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I like them. They're cool, but I've learned to. I'm trying to learn their body movement and their temperament, so I know when to grab them, when not to grab them, how to hold them, how to get them to realize I'm moving them to clean something, keep them secure. But I don't trust them per se. Like I'm not gonna just reach my hand in there. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull the tub fully out and see where they are, see what kind of attitude they in, and then I go move them around if I need to. If I don't need to move them, I'll just take the water out, refill it, and leave them be. I mean, but
would you
uh,
ever look into like trying to breed them or something like that, or like want one as your own personal pet?
uh, I know my guy wanted to breed a ball python to the blood and make the
Angry balls.
hybrids,
Yeah,
angry balls. I
yeah.
wasn't too I'm not too excited for that
I want
because
to
I don't
try it.
see a lot of them on the market, and I don't want to produce something that I'm gonna get stuck with per se and have a lot of those animals because they have like what 10 to 20 egg clutches at times. Bloods do, so I'm still a little wary on that. Me breeding bloods per se, I don't know. I think they need a lot more room than I'm ready to expand right now with. So maybe down the road,
Mhm.
maybe I do like their colors. I like that tomato
Yeah,
blood. I do
yeah.
like them.
See,
So
I got to
maybe
learn a
down the
lot more
road.
about their morphs and stuff like the So like my issue is with a lot of that other stuff is like the T negatives and like all of them different things. I'm not familiar with. I don't know enough about them, but I do like how some of them look.
Okay.
So I've kind of contemplated. I don't really know.
Yeah, I've never gotten bitten by my red tail, who might be just a regular boa, because it might not be a Colombian boa. Because I caught I think in Samson's live he did DW Exotics. And they were talking about how there's two types of red tails, and one is just named red tail because it's a marketing thing and it's not really a Colombian red tail boa
Right.
per se. And I think I have the not Colombian one because she's burgundy and they're supposed to be gray and have like well, not burgundy but beige, and they're supposed to be gray. So I don't think she is like a true red tail, but she's still my baby. I love her to death. But yeah, I've never got bitten by my red tail.
Yeah, them
I've
boys
only
are
got
good,
bitten
though.
by my ball pythons and my green tree python, RIP to my emerald tree boa, RIP to Aang. Those are the only snakes that have bit me.
So
Uh,
I've got to ask. I have got to ask. So you'll take a bite from a GTP or an emerald, and you worry about the ball, about them blood
I
pythons?
didn't say that I would take a bite. I'm just saying those are the
You
ones that
taking it?
have bit me. I said those are the ones that have bit me.
You've
That's because
already done it.
I was less skilled at that time. I didn't know how to read my snakes at that time, and
Yeah.
they got me. I know how to read my snakes now that I don't get bit by my bloods or my friends' bloods. The ball pythons is another story because they're mean at times.
Yeah.
Taz Exotics, thanks for coming through.
What's
Appreciate you.
up, bro?
Appreciate you. So I can't say that I would take the bite. I'm just saying that I have gotten bitten by those. I don't
But
want to get bit by blood because I hear their bite is bad.
but from
Hundred
what I've
percent.
heard, the if
Okay,
I'm not
so it
mistaken,
doesn't mean that. Okay,
right? No, yeah, BCI and BCC, yeah, no, they don't. But
okay.
from what I've heard, ain't like either the emerald or the green tree pythons. Is it the green tree or is it the emerald tree
It's
boas?
the emerald tree boa has the largest fangs of a
The worst,
non-venomous snake.
right?
So,
So
but when the one that bit me, she was only a year old. So her fangs were still big, but not full grown fangs. So it's a little different. It's a little
so
different.
let me ask this question: was it worse than a ball python bite?
Um, no, it actually wasn't.
Damn.
It was. It was. It wasn't. It was. It was slightly worse, slightly, but I don't think ball python bites are that bad either. It's
Yeah,
more of somebody
ball
just pricking
python.
you with a knee.
Yeah, ball python bites ain't
It ain't really
they.
nothing.
Oh damn. You know what I mean? Like, man, stop. You know what I mean? It's more like a nuisance than anything to me.
I thought they had the largest fangs.
Their teeth. Let's leverage. You know, two
Man,
one
you better.
two. He's going. You know he's gonna do it. You know he be on it. The thing is not
He
teeth.
had me
You're
up here
right,
checking
sir.
my phone, thinking I missed a message from him. Then he gonna talk about, oh, I'll just play it. It's like, come on, man,
Yeah.
come on, man. That's still my brother from another mother. But hey, fangs. I say fangs, 100%.
Hey, them things are big
Uh,
enough. They look like fangs.
they big, they big. They 100% big, no doubt, no doubt. Um, what does he say? Not to get off track, but can we give those two guys a huge shout out because y'all both have been working nonstop, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate that,
Appreciate
man.
it. Appreciate
Hey, yeah,
it.
y'all go check him out too, man. He be dropping some content. He got good personality.
Yeah.
He dropped some nice vids, man. I be checking him out.
I
He rapped
just
a couple
found
of
him
songs.
about maybe a month ago, so I've been trying to do
Yeah.
a deep dive on his content in the midst of me being busy as all hell, trying to do so much. But I appreciate that, Taz. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
that most definitely.
Um,
Do
so
not
before we
condone his
go,
foolery. Do not.
before we go, please, if you can, go ahead and go subscribe to Maine's Morph Creations. Also, go check out his Instagram. Look for his TikTok coming soon. Go hit all the subscribe, follow buttons, hit a couple likes on stuff. Go check out some videos, show the man some love. Greatly appreciate you coming through. Also, hit the subscribe button on my channel if you're new to the channel. Also, hit that like button because YouTube likes it when you do that. So, might as well go ahead and do it. But thank you guys again. Oh, before we go, let me go ahead and say thank you to our sponsor to this episode. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, the sponsor of this episode, A.N.T Exotics. 3 friends that decided to say, hey, you like ball pythons? I like ball pythons. He like ball pythons. Let's go breed some ball pythons. So they start breeding ball pythons together. Yes, they have a couple clutches already out eating and all that good stuff, and more eggs on the way. I think they just cut a clutch. They didn't film it, so I'm mad at them for that. But go yell at them on their Instagram and their Facebook and tell them Instagram and Facebook, and tell them to make a YouTube channel and start shooting videos about them cutting these awesome ball python eggs they got coming up. So go check them out. Thanks again, guys, for sponsoring this episode. Greatly appreciate it. So, Maine, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Anything you want to promote right quick?
So I got on, I was going to wear my Maine'S Morph shirt, and I said, you know what? You give Juan a hard time. You know, Sick ain't give us no shirts. You know, the ladies got them, but we didn't get no shirts. So I ain't
get a shirt either.
Him, you know what I'm saying? But I got my boy Juan, Coordinate Constrictors. I know he got a YouTube up, so go subscribe. Okay. He doesn't have a lot of recent content, but don't worry, we got some stuff coming. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll have a couple of clutches on the ground. He don't have a whole lot of animals, but when I tell y'all everything he's got is pretty powerful. He is doing his thing. He's trying to get there. So man, go check him out, and don't worry, I'm finna be on him again because y'all will start seeing him up, because of course we're gonna probably start the 3 Brothers Rap Pantry. We might start some type of YouTube thing with that, maybe doing some cleaning or something, just so people
y'all definitely should be doing that. Y'all definitely should start a YouTube weekly cleaning, rat tips, water tips, stuff like that. How y'all breed, y'all definitely need to start doing that. Definitely. So that's a whole nother sort of content. People gonna love that.
So they'll start seeing them on that, and then I'm gonna start getting on and pushing them to do some videos of his own. Cause man, Juan got some stuff.
He need to drop some videos. Yeah. I ain't been hitting them up. It's like, hey, what's up with these videos? I'm gonna have to get it back on them. I'm just so y'all know, for the people that know me and know I'm about to shoot y'all some information tomorrow and see where all these channels at. Because I know a couple people that are supposed to be starting channels soon, working on their first videos. They told me like a week ago they should be out soon. I'm about to come at y'all where them videos at. Yeah. Where them videos at. That's I gotta stay on top of my friends, make sure they getting on their stuff. 100%. 100%. Yeah, see, Wiz will watch the Rat channel. He 100% on. So there we go. Hey, time to get together. First video should be what? Maybe 2 weeks? 2 weeks for the first video from the 3 Brothers Pantry.
You know what? So you know what?
That's a video right there.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna talk to them about it, and what I may do is we may do our first vid on where we are now.
Okay.
Process of getting it out of, because we started literally what's my quarantine room for my snakes. So we'll basically show our guests maybe our transition from there, getting into the shed, and our process of getting our shed together. So yeah, we'll have. I'm gonna talk to them, and we're gonna have something coming within the next.
That sounds like a video. Sounds like a video.
So we got you.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming through. Greatly appreciate it. Check us out. Check me out Saturday. Mealtime video coming up this Saturday. So check that out, which is tomorrow. I figured it's Friday today. So check that out. I'm not sure what time it'll be out, but I'll figure it out when I definitely do that. Check that out tomorrow. Once again, thanks, Maine, for coming through. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that follow on his Instagram and YouTube. Go check out my Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all in the description. Everything's in the description, people. If when in doubt, check the description out. Ooh, that's gonna be a catchphrase. Good one. Let me write that down. I gotta send that.
Good one. Most definitely.
When in doubt, check the description out. All right. I sent that to 212 so I can remember it. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys Saturday. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Peace out.